Welcome to Permit Book 101, where we're going to walk through what it looks like when we create a new company account for Permit Book. It's a pretty simple process. We're going to add the users, the drivers and managers, and we're going to add the trucks and the trailers. And once we do that, we add all the documents. The larger your fleet, the longer that process is going to be. However, once it's set up, the management of it is very simple. Just, adding or removing drivers or trucks or trailers as they get old or replaced or let go, and hiring new drivers. And so you're just doing it sort of more manually, one at a time, as they come. So the process is a lot simpler, but just when we first build it out, it's going to be a little bit more time consuming, especially as you have a fleet of 20, 30, 100 plus trucks. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to permitbook.com. You've probably already have chatted with our team, sort of figuring out what it does, how it looks, and understanding what the pricing is. If you always have questions, you can come back to permitbook.com. You can see here there's pricing, roadside legality, any FAQs. If you have support issues or questions, billing issues, you can go here as well. So what we're going to do is sign in, and this is where you're going to log in. We, as Permit Book admin, we're going to create the account for you during the setup process. So it's just, you're going to chat with our team, understand what level of tier you're going to be at starting out for your company, what that pricing model is going to look like, and then once you say, yep, we're ready to go, we will sign in, create your company, create your administration login. That's the one that's going to be able to add the credit card information. And you might not be the one that actually manages this moving forward, but you can create managers who will be in here more daily or frequently. So after chatting with our team, so this is the email you receive from Permit Book. If it goes to your junk email box, just mark not junk, and you can go ahead and click Get Started. It'll take you to Permit Book, and it'll want you to create a login password right away. There's no rules with how strong this password has to be. And you're going to click Pricing. Again, this is where you've chatted with our team about what tier level you're going to be at for starting out your fleet. So if you're an owner-operator, you're just going to be one driver that's managing your own information. It's there's no monthly cost to it. So you can just click that and get started. Otherwise, you've already chatted with us about what tier or what level you want to be at. Just move the sliding tool to the tier of how many drivers to get started. And this is also the information where you're going to be billed for that first month. You'll be billed once you apply the credit card as we move forward. So we're going to select 2 drivers in the scenario and go to Dashboard. And this is where, since we applied something that has a subscription cost to it, this is where we're going to apply the billing information. And it'll show payment information is being applied. This is where it's going to charge you for that first month. And click Close, and you're into your account. So you can see here there's a couple of different menu bars. Very top we'll start with. This menu bar is just going to take you back to your company homepage that you see here. We're in management right now. This is where you can manage your company, the users, the drivers and managers, your trucks, and your trailers. And you can also click onto documents, which we will look at later. Once you've applied all the users, trucks, and trailers, we're going to then add documents and assign them to those users, trucks, and trailers. The other thing on the top right-hand side is your account information. You can see my name here and click Account. You can see your personal information. You can change your own personal information name if there's misspelling, whatever, changing your password. If you're passing this account to another, as an org admin, and you're going to be passing this account to another person, you can update that information as well. And you can see the billing information that's been applied. It shows how many drivers we've created so far, 0. How many billed to your next invoice. Since we have no drivers currently set up, it's $0 for next month. It has my last 4 for my card information. We can change it, add a new card if that's the case. And you can see the billing history. So we selected the tier 2 for 2 drivers. It's $25 charged for this first month, and it also automatically added me to a subscription. So obviously for $0 for starting the subscription this month, because it's applied to that first 25, and it'll look into next month, telling where you're at and applying again how much is on your next invoice that you see coming up. That'll be applied in the next month of your anniversary of your account. So click the X to go back to your main dashboard. Again, when we add users, when we add trucks, and we add trailers, we're basically creating a folder in order to, when we upload the documents, be able to assign it or put it in those folders. So that's what we're doing. Again, this is Kibbe Trucking, so you can see our users. You can add people one at a time, or you can bulk upload. The first process is going to be adding your manager. So we're going to click add, and let's just invite a user, and it's going to be adding a manager. Maybe this is the person that will actually add all the information to all the documents and all the drivers and stuff, and we're just going to have them be the one to log in and do this. This is just going to invite them to Permit Book. And then we can see if we wanted to click, this is also going to be a person who wants access to the app, or it could be a driver. And so you can click on the little phone or tablet logo to signify that this is going to count towards one of your driver seats. And you can click save. So there you go. We added Joyce to our company. She's a manager. You can always search. If you get a lot of people in here, you can search for certain people. Especially if you have a larger fleet. Very simple process to see which driver you want. You can edit information on here. And then click the X to just go back to your full list. Now, if you want to bulk upload, bulk import is to import just your drivers. You don't bulk import your managers. So for example, this is going to open up and you can download our template CSV file, Excel CSV file, and open it up and see the information we need. Just first name, last name, and email. That's all we need. When you add these people to the account, it'll automatically send them an invite to download the app and use a certain code to log in and signify that yes, you're connected to this company. So it's very simple. You can add 10, 20, 30, 100, 200 people here, but again, it's going to automatically apply it as a driver. So we're adding one person. Again, you can add many more. This is just to show you. We're going to go ahead and save it. And you can drag and drop, or you can just click here and attach your CSV file. It does have to be a CSV file, and as long as you have those 3 fields in here, it doesn't matter if you have a document that or a spreadsheet that has a whole lot more information, but if it has first name, last name, and the email, then that's all it's going to pick up into this. So you're going to click check, and it confirms, hey, there's going to be one new user. Here's the user information that we're importing. It'll only show the first 3, so if you're adding a whole lot of people, it'll say, hey, we've detected 100 people that we've uploaded, but show you the first 3. I'm just going to go ahead and click import. Boom, added, there it is. Person's added, it's a driver, it's active. And I'm going to make sure this manager, this button should be glowing to make them a driver as well. So then there'll be 2 drivers. And we'll go ahead and make this org admin a driver as well. So they're going to be an org admin with the driver thing lit up. So now you can see that there's going to be 3 drivers in the driver seats. So you'll be at tier 3 at this point. So we should be able to go to account. Might take a minute or 2 for the billing to pick it up. Nope, I did it already. So number of drivers in your company, 3. Total billed in your next invoice will be $45 a month. That's that tier for 3 to 5 drivers. And you can see that that's what will be applied next time. So all that information you can have right there. Go ahead and hit X. There's your drivers. Then we're going to add our trucks. Again, you can add it one at a time to get started. It's simple, just bulk upload. I believe I already have one for the trucks. So this is where we're going to add our trucks. It's important for naming. If you happen to have a trucks 1, 2, 3 through 10, then you'd want the naming to be 01, 02, 03 all the way to 10. Because in the naming structure, for example, if we did truck 01, truck 02, truck 03, if we happen to do truck 10, truck 11, truck 12, if we didn't put the 0 in front, this is alphabetical order, not numerical order, so it'll go 01, then it'll go truck 10, truck 11, truck 02, truck 20. So in order to keep that format, to keep it simplified, just use a 0 in front of the 1 when it's single digit numbers. So we'll go ahead and just add these 3 trucks. Save. Equipment number 7, and check. So it says 3 new equipment, truck 01, 02, and 03, import. And we added 3 new trucks in here. You could assign them to people, but that's not a big deal because when the drivers log in with the Permit Book app, they can select which truck or which trailer they're going to be in at that time. So again, assigning it here on the back end is not critical. It's on the front end, on the driver app, where they're going to just be able to sign when they're in that vehicle or to get those documents specifically. So we'll go ahead and do the same thing to adding our trailers. We'll add bulk import, and we'll just use template 6. And here we're going to add 3 new equipment, trailer 30, trailer 31, trailer 32. We're going to import it. Added the 3 trailers. There they are. And again, when we add users, when we add trucks, and we add trailers, we're basically creating a folder in order to, when we upload the documents, be able to assign it or put it in those folders. So that's what we're doing. So now we can go to documents and start adding the documents. Here you can see under documents, there's company documents, driver documents, truck documents, and trailer documents. So if we're going to create a company document, this is going to go to every single user. You don't have to assign this to any person because it's going to go to every driver within that company. It's assigning it to all of them automatically. So we're just going to call this a truck or company logo. It's good to note there's no, it doesn't matter what type of file you add. It could be a JPEG, PNG, PDF, etc. It'll say what format it is over here on the right hand side, when it was created, when it was last updated. If you know you have a document that's going to be expiring in a month or two, go through the normal process of getting that document, making sure it's in a digital format that you enjoy, PDF usually, and then if it is expiring, you can go in here and edit the document. You can replace it by finding that new document or updated document and click save, and it shows that this company document has been updated. You'd also note that the last updated date would have changed. So if you did it a month later, 08 of 30, you'll see that date would have changed, and it automatically sends the driver, in this case all the drivers, that a new company document has been changed. Go back into the app, download it, and then you're good to go. You keep driving. So that's adding a company document. You can also view the document. In this case, it was just a logo saying, hey, our app is available on the Apple App Store. And we can do the same thing. You can add a document to a driver. We'll just do the same one. And we'll call this Joyce CDL. And we'll assign it to Joyce and hit save. So now Joyce will get a notification saying, hey, you've been added a new document, and go in there and download it. Or anytime that she logs in, she'll see that as something that needs to be downloaded. Or if it's already downloaded, it's no issue. If that ever gets updated, again, it notifies her that that needs to be updated to download onto her app, so it's saved onto her phone. And that's that. Then you just rinse and repeat and keep adding all the trucks and all the trailer documents and all the driver documents and company documents and assign them out. Again, this is where the process might take a little bit more time, the larger your fleet you have, but once it's done, it's just simple as we showed you, just clicking here, editing the document, finding the updated version that you went through the process of getting, and saving it. And it's that simple to manage it further. But if you do have any issues, you can always click down here onto support, and it'll take you to our support page. You can signify if it's a support issue specifically, if it's a billing issue, or if it's general. You can name what the support issue is, maybe be more specific in the details to let us know where the error or issue is coming from. Always, we can help you out if there's an issue, walk you through those problems, and make sure everything's okay. Thank you for taking this time to go through Permit Book 101. Now that you've got your company started, go through that process, finish it up, and enjoy your electronic documents and not having to print things either as often or ever again. Cheers.